Welcome back guys to the Pumpy Crypto Network. My crypto journey, you've seen me through these cycles, right? It's been crazy. A crazy ride, and we're getting ready for that next bull cycle, and I want to discuss this piece of the journey, and that is to say figuring out the portfolio. This is it for everybody, isn't it? Figuring out the portfolio, and not only that, after that visualizing, imagining, planning. When we're in a bull market and prices going up, speculatively we don't know what's going to happen. There's no guarantees there will be a repeat, but prices going up. How do you take profit? What's the plan? Let's talk about it in this video, so hit the subscribe, hit the like. I really appreciate all of you. Things are getting exciting, so anybody that's hoping on the journey with me, I really appreciate you. So let's talk about the portfolio first. Obviously you all know Cardano is a huge piece of my portfolio, that goes without saying. And there are many reasons for that, right? There are a ton of cryptos that are going to do really well. I think Cardano is one of them, so let's talk about Cardano first, and then I'm going to talk about the eye-opening second crypto that I really wanted to talk about in this video, and then we'll talk about the rest. First is Cardano. You all know Cardano's first bull cycle getting ready to happen. With DeFi online, that's enough. I think this is going to be absolutely massive. All of crypto, and in this speculative environment we gave ADA of 4% dominance. With a $400 billion market cap, that's an $11 Cardano. That's a 30+ X from where it is 3,000% gains. I'm happy with that. Let me talk about my eye-opening second crypto. This truly could be a duo, and it's an odd duo because they couldn't be any more different. These two cryptos, Cardano and XRP, I think you're going to start hearing from me about XRP a lot more, and I've talked about it. I've talked about a good amount in recent videos and in other videos throughout the year, but XRP is part of a portfolio. This didn't occur to me until I was actually really digging into the data yesterday, and I realized XRP, which has a higher market cap than Cardano, XRP has to the upside around 30x gains. As well, that's 3,000% gains to the upside, and that didn't really immediately occur to me because I never really dug into the data until recently, and the fact that you can have two top 10 blue chip cryptos that have the most vibrant communities. They do. Cardano has one of the most vibrant vocal communities, and XRP has the other one. I'm talking about far more than Bitcoin, far more than Ethereum. These two communities are next level. You can have these two cryptos and there's no guarantees, nothing is 100% safe, but they're lower risk. These are blue chip cryptos. You can have 3,000% gains in potentially and play in a world where institutions are coming on board. Money is flowing. We're hitting a 10 trillion market cap, and again, I think there's people out there that don't think we'll get that high. That's fine. But that's a speculative thing. Maybe it's 5 trillion. Either way, we have these two blue chips that will likely perform well. With that inflow of money and capital pouring into crypto, so market cap at $10 trillion, XRP potentially hitting 18 in a speculative environment based on historical context. And XRP, this is XRP, so it's card first def bobbly cycle. And this is XRP's first cycle with clarity, with not having the SEC and SEC lawsuit. Remember the last cycle XRP just underperformed. It didn't even break the previous bull cycle's all-time high, and it's because of the SEC case. XRP is ultra bullish going into this next bull cycle. It's actually pretty much the only crypto besides Bitcoin with true clarity because of what happened with the SEC XRP case. XRP not a security. This is huge, so that's a starting point for me, and I'll talk about a few others, but that's a starting point I'm happy with from this level. 1,000% gains, 10x. I'm happy with it. I can work with that. But now we're talking 20-30x conservatively in play for these cryptos, these blue chips. That excites me, and I'm comfortable with that. Now there are others. There are so many others. I know you might be and you hold them. I know. Comment below what they are, but I have been back and forth with things like Chainlink. Chainlink is going to kill it, maybe more than 30x. Matic, and there's just a ton others. I'm not even going to go down the list, but lower cap even that are probably just going to do really well, and there's a ton there really are. But I have this like simple mindsets when I'm in this next cycle. I don't want to be holding like 15 diversified cryptos, 20 diversified cryptos. This not how I work. It's not how I work when I'm running multiple businesses and I'm visualizing myself in the middle of a bull market. I want to have my foundational cryptos, not a ton, that I have the plan, the exit plan, the profit taking plan with a long-term hold plan with, and it's way easier for me to plan with just a smaller amount of cryptos. I know there's probably out there that just like diversifying in like the top 30. They have like 30 cryptos and they're just diversifying. And that's cool. That's not my management portfolio management style at all. I think I can attain the gains, attain my goals that I'm looking for in the next bull cycle by just having a small amount of cryptos. So it starts with Cardano XRP, and I want to just say this in terms of XRP cause this is really new. This is a new eye-opening data point for me that I'm finally, I think, paying attention to. I'm not sure about allocation yet. I think we have some time. I don't think that the bull cycle is really going to start until another year. That bull market doors breaking. We're about to go parabolic. We have a little time, but the urgency is there. Because in the next year especially, maybe even going into next Bitcoin halving in the spring, cryptos could creep up, right? So we might not get the cheap prices in play for that much longer. So I need to figure that out quick, but XRP, it just seems like it needs to be a big part of my portfolio and my plan for the next bull cycle in Cardano and XRP duo. I mean, come on, I don't think there's a better power play. There's definitely ways to mix in other cryptos, and that's kind of what I want to talk about next, and that is the Cardano ecosystem, because now we step outside the world of these blue chip cryptos, these Christmas lights in the background they're definitely throwing me off. We're talking about these blue chip cryptos, but we can step outside of that. We can take on I could take on a little bit more risk with Cardano native tokens and just really the Cardano ecosystem in general, and there's a few, and right now, and you all know about many of them. Right, these altcoins that are coming online on the Cardano ecosystem, on the Cardano chain, that are just on point, right? They look like they have a future. The gains could be out of this world. And we don't know what it's going to look like, but it could be very exciting and very rewarding. That exposure, besides the 30x exposure to these blue chips, Cardano and XRP, that exposure, that's exciting. What does that look like? Well, I'm really back and forth between whether or not I really want to talk about these cryptos. Two of them are actually not even trading right now. They're not even like live yet. You might be able to guess two of these, and then there's a third that I hold that I'm debating whether or not I really want to talk about it. I like to reserve talking about cryptos that are lower cap until they're at least 50 million market cap. So I'm trying to maybe wait until that happens up, but two of them are not even, they're actually not even trading yet. They're not even live yet. And it's a Cardano. They're both obviously Cardano related, but the gains there could far surpass 30, 10 and 1, like that, a little bit higher risk play, with even more upside in a parabolic bull market that excites me now. When it comes to taking profit, I didn't do a lot of taking profit videos in the last bull cycle. In this bull cycle, if we get it again, I talk like it's definitely going to happen, and none of us know it will or not if we get it. I want to do more videos about taking profits, and for me it's very simple, and I'll really try and lay the groundwork. It really is just slowly scaling out at different parts of the bull cycle, meaning even at the beginning of the bull cycle, when certain price milestones are hit, we take Cardano and XRP for example. When certain price milestones are hit, I will have a spreadsheet with take profit plans, and going all the way up to like really nice gains, take height profit plans, and allowing there to be leftover, right? I don't want to just completely sell all of my crypto in the next bull cycle. I want to have others left over, a lot left over. And I want to either keep it in these altcoins or move it to Bitcoin. I think that's the play for me, but what that could look like is, and I don't know yet, so don't take these numbers exact, but right now ADA is at 31 cents. Let's just call it 30 cents or so, a 5x for ADA from this level, right? We're at $150, where we're halfway to all-time high. It's questioning, do I want to start taking profits at those levels? I think $150, I might have been starting to take profits in the last bull market around there. I think I have to kind of try and go back and look, but a 155x from where we are today, do I want to start taking just a little profit? This has been a multi-year accumulation phase. At lower prices, it's been a multi-year just grueling thing, 500% gains or so. Hey, asking myself the question, do you want to take some profits, take some out? And I know many of you are like, well, you're talking about AD going to potentially $11, why would you start selling at $150? Well, here's the thing. Nothing is guaranteed, and I am a more conservative person, and that's me saying that while I'm doing a video talking about 3,000% gains in the next year to 2 years. But I am a more conservative person, and I've learned a lot of lessons in life, and if I'm up 500% from right today's level, if I'm up 500%, there's, I would say, some wisdom. And some good reasons to just start scaling out, start warming up the sell fingers just a little, just to get an idea. And so, but again, I took that number as an example of $150. It could be higher, it could be 250, it could be all, it could be once it hits all-time high. Again, right, but that's the plan. What does that look like, and is it what percentage of the portfolio? I have to create a whole new spreadsheet. It's very similar to what I did in the last cycle. I have to really evaluate all-time high speculations. Obviously we talked about $1 ADA and $18 XRP. I have to put that on the chart, and just the path up on that journey, what the scaling out look like, where I'm comfortable with, and that's kind of what I'm going to work on. And I really just encourage all of you, we're all different, right? We have all been in crypto for different time periods. We've all accumulated at different prices, some lower, some higher, and we all just have different goals in life. We all have different situations in life financially, and so it's different for everybody. But I definitely encourage you to evaluate your own situation. This is me just tracking my journey. This is me tracking how I see things and how I'm trying to do things and figure things out. But I encourage you, your portfolio may be at 20. Having 20, the top 20 cryptos in crypto, that's your portfolio. Maybe that's something you're comfortable with. How are you comfortable playing in the next bull market? And then from there, do you have a solid plan, take profit plan? I truly encourage you, everybody, have a take profit plan in the next bull cycle. It's okay to take profit. I mean, when I started this YouTube channel, that was pretty much the goal. To track the charts, to track my crypto journey, because as a speculative investor, as a value investor in something like Cardano that just sees this long-term potential, this long-term growth, I wanted to track the journey of really trying to win as an investor. And more mainly a long-term investor, and I've been doing it's gone pretty well so far, and I really would be absolutely grateful if we get another repeat of cycles. I hope we do. For all of us it'll be fun, but I want to track the journey once again as we go into the next bull cycle. Maybe we'll be able to track those bull market doors being broken. But also at the same time just track the wins right and maybe get a little bit more in depth in terms of taking profits. But Cardano ecosystem XRP duo, the Cardano XRP duo is something else. And again, I have to figure out the XRP side of it for myself, but I wanted to do a video on these two things because there's something really special. They're, at least for me having two blue chip potentials with 30 or 30x in play for the next bull cycle. I would say pretty conservatively. It's nothing crazy that's exciting, so we'll see how it plays out, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I can't believe I appreciate you to hit the subscribe button. Hit the like. I'll see you next video. God bless.